anniversary month this year. We can't believe it's been a year since we started sharing the journey with you all. And as a thanks to everyone who's found us along the way, we have lots of goodies planned for January. First off, we have new merch dropping January 1st. We have 4 brand new designs, including Thiel's Magpie Shop logo and a Bad Bitch Little Bitch design. And for the entire month of January, everyone can get a 10% off our entire shop with the code ROLL4DISCOUNT. And that's ROLL, the number 4, discount. Second off, all of our January Patreon content will be released for free on the main feed, so everyone can get a taste of what it's like to be a patron. And for our patrons, we're running a giveaway. Anyone who joins our Patreon by January 31st, including free tier patrons, will be entered to win. The prize? Buttons made by Artemis. You'll get each of the boys, the Ouroboros symbol, the Roll for Focus symbol, and more. And we're starting 2 new segments in January. Patience tier and up patrons will get access to a new segment we're calling Side Tangents, where once a month you can listen to 2 or 3 of us run a mini campaign, sometimes exploring new systems. And our Play to Your You patrons get access to our off-topic segment, where the whole gang runs side campaigns. We can't thank you guys enough for listening to and supporting us. Thanks!
Hello everyone, welcome to Roll for Focus. With me I have...
Mars, pronouns he, they. I'll be playing our ever-changing fighter, Rocaine, pronouns he, him.
I'm Cody, pronouns she, they. I'm playing our lovely single dad, Leon and Egan, pronouns he, him.
I'm Artemis, pronouns they, them. I'm playing Zealous, the tiefling sorcerer, pronouns he, him.
And I'm Emmy, pronouns they, them. I play everyone else in the world, including Bob if I'm in a fancy hat, but mainly Grolin, whose pronouns are he, him. At least right now. I meant mainly
right now
Grolin
you're playing
right now.
Grolin, but right now his pronouns are he, him.
You know what? Gender is fluid.
That's fair.
That's true.
Valid. Fair.
I'll update you if it changes.
Fair enough.
Last time, our heroes continued to travel through the cave after a morning at inn where they checked back in with Bob. Rocaine tried to have a sweet sentimental moment with Egan, but he didn't. Everyone explained things to Grolin. His world's a bit rocked, but he appreciates the exposition. You went back into the caves, discovering an overfilled reservoir, which you both healed and took the bodies of Grolin's friends and neighbors out of. And he got a little fucked up by that. You also found 2 very flat coins with arcane symbols that seem to be connected somehow, but you don't know anything beyond that. And you are heading into what Grolin has warned you to be a very steep, tight corridor into the next area. And that is where we begin. Trigger warning, as usual, in these caves, claustrophobia content. And later in the episode, perhaps some themes of drowning and suffocating. Possibly.
So we all need to be at 7A, correct?
No, we're
Or
actually over
there?
here.
Okay.
Yeah, stuff is gonna happen in the...
That's
in
fair.
the quarter.
I just didn't remember, and that was just me, like, we need to move our
We're entering from
tokens.
near you, right?
Yes, though technically you're not in that section yet.
But we can stick ourselves
Yes.
over there. Which Rocaine now has a token!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little city boy.
So-
In
Grolin-
between recording sessions, Artemis's sister got Rocaine one printed as well.
So now all 3 boys have one. We just need cactus now.
I also really like that you're on sand. You got like some somewhat cobbled
Stones or
stone,
something.
and then mine is a perfect like cobbled like walkway.
Austin knows the characters.
So good.
Austin pays attention to detail, and we love her for it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so the only one that doesn't have him, even Dono has a mini.
Yeah.
Grolin's the only one without a mini.
And we know Austin made these all individually, so did not have them side by side, so their heights
Are completely reversed. Egan is now the shortest,
and Rocaine is the tallest.
and Zealous is just barely in the middle there. And it's great.
Not that that part matters so
No.
much.
No, it's just fun.
It makes us giggle, and that's what's important.
Oh, here's Grolin.
Yeah, we need him.
And don't know.
Don't know. Thank you. I don't know why I was about to say something other for his name.
But proceed.
Yes, you guys begin to go down this tight cavern. At first, it's a very steep drop, but really only Egan has to duck his head, but it's that thing where you're like suddenly going down a hill and you can't help but run a little bit. And there might be some trips, but you have Grolin with you, helping with steady footing and things of the like. But then it gets even tighter to the point where everyone kind of has to get on their hands and knees. And Egan might actually have to full-on belly crawl as you're going through this area, and it's getting tighter as you go in, and there even starts to be like some dampness on the ground underneath you, so none of this is comfortable. If this wasn't Grolin's favorite terrain, you would be slowed down majorly. But again, he's in the lead, he's clearing your way out, and as you're on your stomach, he kind of turns back and he goes, we're getting to another serious drop here, and this one's going to be obviously a little harder to navigate with us having to be in this position. I would recommend, even if you have the room to be on your knees, to get on your stomach and sort of just let gravity do its thing.
Belly side, alright.
All right.
Okay.
You all slide, and Egan, as you're sliding, you hear something in your head. Mm-hmm. Egan, still in a brew, ran into something bad on way out. Might be what you're dealing with. It's bad. Odie is seriously hurt. Stay safe.
Yeah, nothing like belly crawling in this really tight space, and oh, there's Lexori. Oh.
Do we want to get a order of how people are going down before we move on?
I think it's generally been Grolin first, Zealous behind, Rocaine, then Egan,
And Dono somewhere in the mix of all of that, yeah. That's I figured with how big he is, Egan's usually taking up the back, so he doesn't get anyone trapped behind him if he gets stuck.
So in this belly crawling, maybe Dono's gone in front of you.
Possibly, yeah. I just imagine him just like, well, yes, it's tight, but for him, he's still just like doing the cat thing where he's just like crawling around, doing his own little thing. His wings might have to be pulled in real close, but he's managing fine.
I imagine Ramen, if he can't fit on my shoulder.
Ramen's burrowing.
Oh, nice. Okay. I was about to say, just sitting right in front of my shoulder. As I'm scooting or sliding or whatever I'm doing.
So it probably takes him a second to be able to respond because, yeah, they're all falling effectively. So there's just a strain when he can finally get back. Strong chance that's what we're after. In caves, in Posit right now. Heading toward a brew as soon as we can. Take care and be safe. So yeah, once they've all kind of flip, out to their next thing, and he sends that back mentally, he kind of... It sounds like what's happening in Abreu is causing trouble. Lexori and all of them faced something.
Didn't describe what?
It was ascending. There wasn't much to describe. Just I know one of my friends is injured because of it right now.
Oh. All right, we might have to just immediately go there.
As soon as we're done here, yes. But Curran needs our attention first, so...
Yeah.
Yes, you continue to belly crawl for a bit, and then it eventually gets to sort of a taller space, not where you can fully stand up, but Egan, you're not having to be completely on your belly. You probably have to remain on all fours. The rest of you can maybe like knee crawl at best, if you wanted to like have your head up to look around and stuff.
I was about to say, in this situation, it sounds like just being on hands and knees might still be the
Be
best.
the best option, yeah.
And as you're all trudging on through. I'm gonna need everyone to give me a perception check with disadvantage, because it's not like you have full range of motion to look around, and also it's really dark. Like, even with your dark vision, it is...
I was about to say, my dark vision is very far, though.
That's true. No disadvantage for you, but it's still not easy.
Yeah,
No
that's fair.
disadvantage for me, because my shadow's still giving me advantage on all rolls.
Don't worry, I'll roll like
Do
shit.
elves
most
have
likely.
dark vision, or am I just blind?
Yeah, elves have dark
Okay,
vision.
I couldn't remember. I remember.
But I have very, very good dark vision
Yeah.
because of shadow shit.
Oh, okay. I thought I rolled 2 nat ones.
No, a 7 and a nat 1.
Yeah.
I got a soft 20
I got a 17.
I got a 2.
with a nat 1.
Wait a minute, what did Ramen get? Did Ramen roll with disadvantage?
Ramen doesn't get one because Ramen is fully burrowed.
That's fair.
Does Dono get one?
Dono can get one.
He has 10 feet of blind sight.
Oh, that's
Not
nice.
long enough to...
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
Does he still roll with a disadvantage?
Yes.
then? He does have dark vision to 60 and then blind sight within 10. But
I didn't know about the blind sight.
yeah, he got a 6. He's distracted by me.
Rokane's cloak, is it right in front of him? You know,
It's bunched up and he's like, I can't see over it.
But
Oh, sorry. I was like, I didn't say it before, but before we started penguining down, Rokane probably would have shoved his like cloak, or not his cloak, his scarf down into like his shirt or something to keep it safe.
that's fair. But Egan and Zealous, you both kind of look ahead and you see a part coming up that, again, gets further up. It will still be uncomfortable, but everyone could probably stand. But Egan, it wouldn't be just a bend your head. It would be like a full...
I'd be crouching the whole time and
Yeah.
still scraping. It's like, I might as well just stay this way.
But hanging from the ceiling, you see this sort of undulating black goo seemingly waiting.
gross.
Grolin heads up.
Yeah, pauses. What is that?
It's like, it comes to a pause. Goo on the ceiling?
I've
Moving goo?
never seen anything like that in here. It must be one of your things.
Possibly, but it's nothing we've ever seen either.
Okay. Weapons at the ready?
Yeah.
As much as we're not exactly
In the spot to fight well.
If that thing is any sort of
Ichor.
it might immediately drop on us.
Right.
Is it just one spot of goo?
That you see.
Okay.
They're on the ceiling, so it's not exactly easy to see if there's more. Mm-hmm. Even with your far dark vision, you see like straight ahead, but not up in your
Because
current
I can't
position.
angle enough with that. Yeah, because you said it rises there, which that's fair. But Zealous is like, do you want to duck down and I can try shooting it with something? I don't know if this is where we necessarily want to.
I think shooting would be awfully hard right now.
Yeah, that too. I mean, there's magic wise.
Well, yeah, but still, to aim properly. Mm-hmm. And it might be a thing where we have to take the risk to at least get into a situation where we can stand a bit.
It might be pointless, but with how tight it might be impossible, but we can attempt to just stealth under it. I don't know how those things, how it sees.
No.
How it
So-
senses, potentially, yeah.
Exactly.
But we can at least try the stealthing, but be ready for
Be ready
attack.
for an attack, yes.
Okay. Let's give this a try.
Stealthy belly crawling. Or stealthy normal crawling.
And I am gonna stay with this crawling. I feel like
disadvantage stealth?
disadvantage.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. There's my nat 1. Grounded. Nat 1 for a 6.
11.
I got a 5.
Okay.
Does Grolin roll?
Grolin roll, but not enough to save you fuckers.
Oh.
Yeah. Rocaine rolled a 2. I rolled a 1 for our total.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to.
No, it's fine.
I rolled a 7 on the dice and had a +4 to stealth. So
Really,
fine.
what rolls on the die only matters if it's a nat of one or the other.
Yeah, but we should.
It's just funny to me. It's like, I rolled a 1, you rolled a 2, so we got a 7 and a 5 respectively, or a 6 and a 5 respectively.
But yeah, what happens is as you're crawling, I'm gonna say specifically Egan with that nat 1, just before it opens up, it gets real narrow, and you fully get stuck.
That makes sense.
And so it kind of has to happen where, like, you get a yank, and obviously that makes...
That's a rustle, yeah.
Rocaine
The end of
pulled
my
you.
like cloak got stuck in something and had to pull it
Yes.
out. Yeah.
And it also didn't help that these things have blind sight.
Yeah, I figured. Cody figured, but
So go ahead and put yourselves at the beginning of the...
the thing marked 10 feet.
Yeah, at the... Oh, you're already there. Never mind.
Oh,
Yes, which by the way, this hallway over here is 10 feet. The rest of the map is its normal 5 feet. Just specifically this little hallway.
okay. The squares are 10 feet.
Yeah. Does that mean it's not 10 feet wide though, right?
No.
Just link.
10 feet long.
Yes.
So basically, if we move side to side, it's still 5 feet squares, but forward, it's count as 10 feet.
Yes. So, I'm going to need 4 large tokens.
How
And-
the fuck do these things fit in here?
They're amorphous.
They're
they
oozes.
That's fair. Okay.
They're the cool.
They're stuck.
These are pure ichoric ooze.
Gross. Danger. We're gonna get Ichor damage and acid damage.
Quick, glove them. Suck them up.
Glove up is not a statement we need.
Protection, everyone. You could do some stuff with an ooze.
It sounds sticky, but not in a good way.
Still also acid. It would hurt.
You guys are assuming there's acid here.
I am assuming.
It's not acid, it's poison or something.
Still not good.
I included Ichor damage would be part of the damage we were dealt.
But hey, it might hurt so good.
No, thank you. I don't think oozes can consent. I don't think they pass the Harkness test.
They do have a 1 in int, so...
Yeah, they don't pass the Harkness test. No one should be fucking oozes.
Unless it's one of those player race oozes.
Plasmoids, yes.
Plasmoids, thank you.
Could everyone roll initiative for me?
Maybe.
I grounded you. That's why I can't find you.
Why, dice? Why?
21.
11. Wait, no, I'm sorry. That was a 12. I can't math.
How dare you?
I got an 11. And Dolo, jeez. Dono doesn't roll separate from you. You just right after?
I don't know, genuinely.
Okay.
And I normally don't include him in fights anyway. It's normally a go hide.
That's true. That's true.
What about
But
Ramen?
can give help actions. You have used them for that.
Do you want me to roll him separately or just after me then?
However you'd rather.
I'm okay him just going right after me.
Okay, ready? Ooze 1 got a 2. Ooze 2 got a 13. Ooze 3 got a nat 20 for 18. Still nat 20
Still
rules,
a nat 20.
Ooze 4 got a 12. And Growling got an 8.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
We rolled
so
like shit, people.
Egan got a 21. Ooze 3 got the nat 2018, which is a fun statement. Ooze 2 got a 13. Based on that, Rocaine goes first with his 12. And then Ooze 4 also got a 12. But we've established their dex as a -2. Zealous got an 11. Grolin got an 8. And Ooze 1 got a 2.
That's actually a pretty decent spread between things.
Yeah. If they work like normal oozes, they might be able to pass through people. I don't know if they'll be able to pass through each other.
I don't know. They
They'll
just
just combine
form
into
into
a-
one mega ooze.
Well, since they can reduce themselves to an inch wide, it could be a thing of they want to move through and the other one just... Or the one that wants to go through just... So, alright. So, that is Egan to start.
Who's really far back and can't really get a vibe on anything.
No, and in this one
And in
situation,
this instance, you can't, wedge through thing. If anything, I think then he's just for now going to use a magic for once.
Ooh.
He's gonna use produce flame to at least light up their area a little bit better. And he can yeet that later if he gets a visual on something. But for now, that's kind of the best he can do, being in the back of just produce flame. Little fireball in his hand.
Yeah, I think Zealous kind of starts and looks around to make sure we're not about to be on fire, and then
Yeah.
realizes it's
Nope,
Egan.
it's just me. I'm not throwing it. I'm holding it.
All right, let me know if you change your mind. I'll duck.
Appreciate it, but for now, I'm all right. So yeah, I think that's all Egan can really do right now with where he's at, stuck at the back.
fair enough. So that is Ooze
3.
3 with double action.
Who's way not close to anybody right now.
So I think for first action, gonna take dash to move 40 feet near to you guys.
So 4
10, 20,
squares.
30, 40.
So now it's behind Ooze 1.
What does an ooze dashing look like?
Especially because it's on the ceiling right now. I think you just hear a...
I forgot that you're on the ceiling.
Yeah. so
I
did I.
forgot as well.
It's going to then just drop to the floor and move an additional 20 feet forward. Does that get within 5 feet of anyone?
No.
No, he's like 10 feet from Grolin now.
I'm putting
Okay.
him here, but he is technically under.
Where's our little risers?
Okay, I probably can't get... Well, actually, the cavern's not super tall. How tall is the cavern?
Like, I still have to hunch, so like 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
So just set that on top of Ooze 1, and then make a little s'more. There you go. Put it back.
God damn it!
Unfortunately, our risers do not fit within the little number ring.
Actually, make Ooze 1 on top, because that's the one on the ceiling.
Oh, right.
That's
you're
what
right,
I meant
you're
to
right.
do. Yep, my bad.
It's still going to be a some more.
But still gonna be a little s'more. And it's funny. Because my large tokens are just squares of cardboard cut out. The 5-foot riser looks like a little marshmallow.
And the little
Rings are our
rings
chocolate.
are chocolate.
10 out of 10. Love it. Okay.
And then technically the number 4 is up too.
Here, I have a 10-foot. I don't have a second 5-foot.
No, it's fine.
But maybe that area is taller. Who
Yeah,
knows?
you know what? That area is 10-foot ceiling.
Cool.
All right.
So, after Ooze 3.
Well, Ooze 3 is just going to use its also dash for its second action to get right up in front.
After we did all of this.
I'm so sorry!
Scoot 3 forward, but leave 1 where it's at.
To be fair, it did get a really amusing picture out of it.
Yeah, 1 is still up.
It's now an offset s'more.
it's when the s'more starts, sliding.
Melting, yeah. No, yeah. Okay. And now it's Ooze 2.
Ooze 2 will just move its 20 feet. Now it's okay.
Good luck, Rocaine.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we're kind of bottlenecked in a real shit way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I got stuck. Oh.
I mean, even if you hadn't gotten stuck, we'd still be bottlenecked in a real shit way.
But you maybe could have gotten a little further before they noticed you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that we'd be able to spread out, honestly.
Darn.
So this is where Emery wants to kill Grolin.
You said it's 5 feet up,
It's, yeah, roughly.
Yeah.
so we're not really able to do anything.
No, once
mean-
you get a little further down, you can fully stand, but...
If we can even get further down.
I guess I'll do the only thing that I can really do right now is I'm gonna reach out and cast Sanctuary on Grolin.
Ooh.
Aww.
since he is up front and in danger. That's my bonus action. My action is nothing. I mean, like,
Alrighty.
yeah, it's my turn. I literally cannot do anything else. There's not enough room to pull my bow out.
And then ooze 4, I assume, is also going to take its 20 feet. Because it's the one way the fuck back here.
Does it know we're here?
I don't know.
I don't think Ooze 4 knows you're here.
Fair enough.
Yay.
Sleepy.
Ooze 4 is just chilling.
Waiting for the snacks to come his way.
So what you got, Zealous?
I'm trying to turn pages to find what I got. Okay, I don't want to do that because that one is going to affect everybody within range. So I am going to chill touch or dog skull the ooze 3, please. And whoops. I make an attack roll. Yes, I make an attack roll with that. That was cocked. 14 plus 5, so
19.
19, thank you. 19 for the dog skull to come. Can it get by Grolin? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just reach over his shoulder. And
Yeah, and comes out and latches onto ooze 3
just,
somehow.
just starts licking the ooze like it's a treat.
Not a tongue. It's like biting into jello. This.
Just that slurping, that awful slurping sound.
Okay, that's a D8 for damage. I'm assuming a 19
19
hits
hits an
the ooze.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
ooze with the -2 dex. Its natural armor can't be that high.
And you said you're going for what ooze again? Ooze 3?
3, the one on the
Okay,
ground.
just wanted to make sure.
That's. I don't know. This might not hurt it all that much. That's 3 necrotic damage.
Let me check some things. Yeah, that'd just be 1.
That's what I was afraid of.
I need to be up.
I'm guessing it's not considered undead either.
It is not.
Okay. Because if it was undead, it would also have disadvantage.
Just a icky, ichoric ooze.
Yeah, so just seeing this dog skull like chomping like through jellos, I was like, I don't think that's working so well. Oh.
No, this is not ideal.
It also can't regain hit points, by the way. Lose 3
Got it.
until the start of my next turn.
Oh, we'll be in danger if it can regain hit points.
Who knows what Emery did to these things when they Ichor-fied them?
Yeah.
Alright. Glowen's just gonna Chaos Bolt 3.
Fair enough. Use that sorcerer bullshit we forget you have.
Oh, Sanctuary's up.
Oh yeah, so it'll drop if he chaos bolts, but that's fine.
Yeah, because he can't move. Otherwise, he'd try and give you guys some space. So the best thing to do is just try and kill this thing.
Yeah.
So what type of damage you gonna be? It's gonna be lightning damage.
Neat.
Let's hope that does something.
That immediately annoyed Rokane.
What?
That he attacked and wasted. I mean, above board, we know that.
What does Rokane want Grolin to do? Honestly. Stand there and let things attack him and then we're just stuck here?
Technically, it wouldn't be able to if my spell works properly.
It has to pass a wisdom save. It still could attack him.
You think those things could pass a wisdom save?
Maybe they're super
The
wise
dice-
uses.
The
Oh,
dice
fucking not.
The dice may allow it. Our saves are shit.
You're not wrong.
There's roughly a 50-50 chance for them to
Above
succeed.
board, it makes... I completely understand. Rokane's just annoyed because he just wasted magic.
Well, yeah, but again, there's not many options here. It's,
Yeah.
oh, cool, you sanctuaried me, but I'm the only one that can actually attack the things in front of us right now.
That is 9 tasty damage, and it seems to do what it's supposed to do.
Yay.
What does Grolin's magic look like again?
When it's his sorcerer magic, he's a storm sorcerer, so it literally just looks like a lightning storm in his hand, and then...
Nice.
Okay, I know what he's gonna do. He casted a level spell, so he is going to, as a bonus action, fly 10 feet up
can.
Well, 5 feet.
5 feet and then flatten himself against the ceiling.
So that someone can scooch forward. So you see he lightning some storm clouds gather like under him, and he just
Can I have a riser?
We don't have any more. Not that aren't ridiculously tall.
just put him on top of one. I don't know. Because he is able to then move forward a little bit.
Like 10 feet forward, yeah.
If that'll work, I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's fine. We know he's up in the air. Where is he going? Is he just staying up there?
Again, just...
He's
he can
up
only-
there, but he moved forward 10 feet.
He can't move past the one that's on the ceiling.
That's the best he can do.
But at least Zealous can scoot. We can all scooch forward a little bit now.
Yeah, except you guys have to wait for me to scooch.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. When Grolin goes right and Zelda's like, what? Okay.
It's the best I can do.
No, that's fair.
How long will you be able to be up there?
Let's not think too hard about that.
So not long. Got it.
I mean, technically he could...
I have to keep casting spells to stay up. Okay, so that's Ooze 1.
Yeah, it could go after Grolin up on the ceiling.
Or scooch forward to us, however he wants to go about it.
I think he's just gonna go to Grolin. He's
That's fair.
Right there.
Combat in small areas is difficult.
That hits, meets it, beats it. So yeah, I think only the person up front in the form of Zealous even kind of sees what happens. And it's a little offshoot, so it's like you don't see fully, but you do hear a "Stop!" as it's hit, and then it's like, it's got me!
Yeah, I think he's gonna get Grolin! And on his turn, we'll be moving.
So yes, Grolin is grappled currently, and above board took 9 bludgeoning damage and 3 ichoric damage.
Oh, jeez.
Delicious.
So max damage on the bludgeoning.
Oh, jeez.
Noted.
And that, in that somewhat dire situation, is gonna be... Grolin keeps getting grappled, guys.
He does.
That's where we'll go on a break. Bye!
Bye.
See you soon, not bye.
Hey guys, we wouldn't be able to do this podcast without the support of our listeners. If you'd like to support us even more, you should head over to Patreon and check us out there at Patreon/RollForFocus podcast. You'll get all kinds of cool stuff like our Hyperfocus episodes that release on our off weeks, where we talk about the episode and our thoughts and predictions about the future of the show, us playing games in and out of character. You can suggest an NPC or a magic item for Emery to give us in the world. There's some fun canon-adjacent shenanigans and backstory info you can find. And we have 2 mini campaigns running. For patients and higher tiers, we have our first side tangent campaign called The Pilgrimage. Emery and I are running a Tales of the Valiant game where a beastkin war cleric of the trickster god Nakresh is on her very first official pilgrimage. What could go wrong? And Play to Your U tier gets our first off-topic campaign called Clean Slate. It's a quote-unquote blank sheet D&D campaign. What does that mean? You'll have to listen to find out. And we're enacting our very first Patreon stretch goal. When we get to 50 paid tier patrons, Emery is going to run a one-shot where we play a group of adventurers that run into the ancestors before they became the world-saving heroes we know now. Even more fun, patrons will be able to pitch character concepts we'll choose from to build our one-shot characters. You can join for as little as $1 a month, and every dollar we make goes right back into producing our podcast with the hopes we can improve and make it everything our listeners deserve. Thanks!
Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you got a snack. Hope you had a nice bathroom break.
We're concerned about your bowel movements.
Make sure you get enough fiber in your diets, everybody.
Yeah. Have you been hydrating like we tell you to a lot? Did you
don't-
piss?
I did!
Okay. All right.
Realistically, they probably just like fucking fast forward and didn't get shit. Or maybe you did get shit. That's kind of what we're asking. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
Golin's experiencing some hentai shit right now.
Oh.
Their pseudopods are like tentacles.
Poor Crolin. Spicy tentacles. We don't like that.
Not in this context.
Or most contexts. But anyway, so we're back to the top of the round with Egan, who still can't do a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Yeet
We're
the
working on
fire.
it.
Yeet the fire!
He needs it like within 30 feet. He is way too far away from things right now.
Yeah, even if we all ducked, it's more than 30 feet.
Yeah.
I think it'd get right to the spot where Grolin was, right in front of Zealous, and that's it.
Yeah. But like we've established, we can't really move around each other right now with how tight everything is.
Yeah.
Unless everyone on your belly and let him awkwardly crawl over you, but...
With how big Egan is and how small it is, I don't...
No. So yeah, he's just kind of figgity fucked at the moment. Still has his flame in his hand from his produce flame, which sheds...
Wild shape.
Oh shit, you right! Hold on, let me look at my wild shape options. You right. Fuck me. And I do have some small beasts prepped and tiny beasts prepped.
Oh, hell.
Ooh.
If you have anything with a burrow speed.
I don't have anything with a burrow speed actively planned, and I'm not going to waste our time looking up anything.
So that would have been pretty nice.
Yeah.
Go join Ramen.
Yeah, do you have ramen stats? Boom, there you go.
I don't know what ramen is classified as. I don't
think a monstrosity.
Beast.
What's his CR?
1/2.
I think that's above what I can. Yeah, because a normal black bear is a 1/2, and we edited it down to I can only do a 4th, I think.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think he
Yeah.
might be at a 4th.
So it's fine.
Could have fucking burrowed into...
So yeah, I think it's not something that really dawns on him, but it's just like that. If I could just be something small, and then because he's gotten used to using that to shift into his bear form, he hasn't really used it to shift anything into anything else with any kind of consistency, but just thinking small, he's just suddenly the fire in his hand just like falls to the ground as he just bloops down into a little spider.
Is he like a wolf spider?
Yes.
Okay.
That's always what I pictured, the little wolf jumping spiders.
Yes. They're fuzzy and,
Yeah, and cute, yes. So he has a 20-foot speed now of climbing and just regular. And so, yeah, we'll probably just scuttle along the wall.
I think put you right next to Zealous.
Yep. And that's all he got right now. Action wild shape into a spider.
I like how you didn't warn us. So the fire goes out and we're like, Egan?
Again, it's not something he really thought of. He's just like, I just need to be small, and then bloop. Because he still doesn't have perfect control over it yet.
You got the
Yeah,
crawl
little
across.
donut just like,
Egan! He can't still talk to me telepathically, so just like, I'm a spider right now.
Oh, we can't understand Dono, unfortunately. So yeah, the fire drops and Egan's like, or Zealous like, Egan, are you okay? Okay? Is he back there?
And then just little chittering from Dono.
yeah.
Just like looking around, like, what the fuck?
Is there something behind us?
Not that I see.
Don't you guys have those... did he just ditch us and go pat?
Not something he'd normally do.
Maybe he's doing it tactically?
Yeah, but he left Dono. He wouldn't do that.
I don't know what you guys can do!
I'm also being attacked by ooze, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm also grappled! Never mind, I'm not talking!
You can talk while you're grappled unless he is completely submerged.
No.
In the
But yeah, just like shouting... Where could he have gone?
Just a little spider. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle.
Okay, just stay behind me, Dono. Like,
That's all I can do.
That's Oosthui. Where the fuck is Oosthui?
under.
On the ground.
Pretty much in front of me now.
Well, he's gonna go for you.
Just slurp forward.
No, I don't want him to slurp forward.
Yeah, neither do I, because I'm not gonna fucking change this again.
We'll have our offsets more again.
Because now I can't fucking reach rolling.
So that's a 16.
To do what?
Hit you.
Oh, yes.
That's a 16. What are you doing? Beating the shit out of you. That's what I'm doing. Prepare
Not
to
the kind
die.
of jello wrestling we wanted to do.
Okay, so good news. You only take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Bad news.
You take 6 ichoric damage.
Ouchie. Ouchies.
So, this thing gloops. Some of its targets just went away. But it just reaches out with a pseudopod and takes, like, I think it goes around your arm a few times, and you get that just a little bit of a, you know, a bump, but that doesn't so much hurt as, like, you feel something else seeping into you, and then it tugs you, and you are also grappled currently.
Gross.
Before
Delicious.
we finalize this, my interception states that I can deflect 1d10 plus proficiency bonus damage from adjacent creature. Mm-hmm. This is from, meaning
Meaning the enemy has to be adjacent to you. If that's how it's worded.
Hold on.
it says damage from adjacent creature. So I was taking that more so I have to be near the person getting hit.
I think it's both, technically.
Yeah.
Well, actually, with interception specifically, I think you have to be next to the person that is doing it, because, like, you can still intercept on ranged, I think.
That's true. Yeah.
So would you say I'm close enough to use that reaction to intercept?
So here's what I'll say. Because in some ways, it's not like you can reach out your spear.
Or shield, or yeah.
Yeah. But what I'll say is I will let you do it. However, you know how you roll a d10 and what do you add to it?
My
Your
proficiency
proficiency
bonus.
Don't add your proficiency bonus to whatever you reduce. I
Okay.
think that's a fair...
Yeah,
Middle ground.
He just has to be adjacent to the creature receiving the attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because of the difficulty, you can't reduce it as much, but I think you
It's-
can kind of whip your spear out and maybe try and...
Just yank Zealous to the side a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
Spear comes into your view from behind you real quick.
it's like when you're in band and the rows are too close and then the trombone slides just start coming up beside your head.
Holy shit, that'd be terrifying.
Terrifying.
I was always in the back with percussion, so holy shit, yeah. Well, it's not bad. It's 7.
That's all of the damage.
I got
Wait, no, it's
10.
not.
I was gonna say, I thought it was
rolled
10.
a 1 on the... Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's...
You said 4 bludgeoning and
6
6
ichor.
ichoric, so that's 10 total. So it's only
So
3
you're
now.
only taking 3 damage.
And because it was the majority, I'm going to say that it's the ichoric damage that you still take.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Do I need to mark that down in some way?
That it's special ichor damage.
I'm keeping track.
Oh, okay.
Lovely. Fantastic.
What the fuck does that mean?
Anyway,
Scary.
that's Ooze 2.
Who's still kind of stuck. It can scoot forward, but it's kind of got both its ooze buddies in its way.
Yeah.
The one's up on the ceiling. But yeah.
I think it'll just prepare to whip if anyone comes closer.
Fair enough.
Do you want
Okay.
it to move closer or just hang out where it is?
I think... Oh, they're not intelligent, so they're not thinking
it's like
about...
40 feet away from its buddies right now.
Fuck it, it'll action...
Oh, no, 20 feet away.
Yeah, it's
from-
only 20 feet.
Oh, then it will move 20 feet forward.
So it's right on Ooze 2's ass and right below
I guess I could
Ooze
technically
1.
move 30 and slide in. Because it was right here. It'd be 10,
Was it that
20.
far back? I thought we only had 2 squares between them. I can't tell from
It's,
here.
I have it, I'm going off of this corner.
Yeah.
So it'd be 10, 20.
Yeah. So
No, that's fine. It
we got
just
3 squares.
looked like
So
2
can it
from
move
here.
30 or just 20?
Just 20.
Okay, so it's not up to anyone yet, but it can if it wants to slide in at any point.
Okay.
Anyway.
I know.
Yeah,
I was like,
I saw your look. So that brings us to Rokane, I believe.
Indeedly doodly.
Grolin's been screaming, Egan disappear.
Yeah, things are not going
everything
well.
is out of my control.
Rokane's true nightmare.
Cannot do shit.
Just for the record, Ramen is just continuing to burrow and getting to a more open spot. He might do some damage eventually, but right now he's just like, do. He doesn't know what's going on.
It's not my turn yet, but question: can I bonus dash as a spider?
Yeah.
Okay. Skittle, 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 skittle.
I don't see why not.
There is absolutely no way that we can switch places.
You'd have to crawl over Zealous, which
I'm
unlike
grappled.
with yeah.
You are too, yeah. Then with that question, is there a way for me to kind of like move in and attack the grappled parts to attack the creature?
I'll allow it.
Okay.
But if you roll a nat 1, you're stabbing
Yes.
Zealous.
It's okay. I can
fine.
heal him.
Will you heal me?
Yeah, can and will are two different
Right
things.
now you're my meat shield, so I'd like to keep you up.
The sorcerer being the meat shield is...
Not great.
That's why I'm trying to protect him.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Okay. So we're going with my spear, because that's all I got. Spear doesn't have a range. It has a thrown range, but no
yeah,
no
it's not a
reach.
reach weapon, no.
Oh my god. It's not a nat 1, but it's a 6.
No.
Yeah, I
And
figured.
they have low AC. Just so you guys know, AC's 8.
Oh,
I figured it. I was gonna be mad if it was 7, honestly.
no, that's fair.
I don't think I have any bonus actions that I can do. So, yeah, that's my turn. I'm continuing the Rokane classic of not being able to hit shit, but I can protect you.
But you're not protected. You are trying to protect.
I reduced damage,
You did
I
reduce some
appreciate
damage,
it.
Yeah.
But Zealous
and I do have that back again.
is more concerned about being grappled on. Well, most concerned about Grolin. Second most concerned about Egan, wherever the fuck he went.
I
As
can
far as
only-
I know, he got dragged back up the tunnel or something.
All you know is just like that little fireball in his hand just fell to the ground and he wasn't there anymore.
Yeah, and then he wasn't answering, and Dono started shooting, so like, oh shit.
At best, there was a noise of frustration before he went boop.
Yup.
And Rokane can't speak spider, so it's not like you can tell Rokane.
No, I just imagine while you're like fighting and grappling the ooze, there's just a little spider. You can like, I'm right here. I'm trying to help.
crawl right next to
Wiggling
Roke.
its legs.
Like those little jumping spiders that has its little front feet. Like, I'm right here.
And again, I think maybe by this point, Ooze 4 might know there's some commotion going on, but
There's been yelling. That's
it's
echoey.
gonna chill a little bit, but maybe like get ready to ambush. Mm-hmm. So I think I'll just have it make a
itself against the ceiling.
yeah. So that's Zealous.
Okay, I'm grappled by this thing. Mm-hmm. Is it possible for me to, like, move in the grapple to get over to that offshoot where Grolin is? Like, be wiggling around in the grapple so I'm on the other side of the ooze.
I will allow this,
Okay.
but it means you cannot roll to try and free yourself from the grapple this
That's
time.
fine. I just need
Because
to
you're
get
like
there.
using it to your advantage. So
You're like,
I think
let
you-
me dive deeper into it to kind of slurp around.
So
in
I'm
that
gonna
offshoot.
say the only condition is you cannot use it to you cannot use this turn to try and escape the grapple.
No, that's fine. But do I get around enough where I can see Grolin and Ooze
Yes.
1 up there? Cool! I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen with me with the grapple, but we're gonna attack Ooze 1. I'm going to do a different spell. Oh yeah, the dog skull has vanished now. That doesn't stay up more than one turn unless I do it again. So I'm gonna do Ray of Frost this time. And that's another attack roll. Well, that was a sad roll, but thankfully they have low AC. I got a 9.
Hey, that hits.
Yay! So this is cold damage, which I hope it does something. Ooh, near max damage. That's 7 cold damage.
And that's to 1.
Ooze 1 on the ceiling.
I feel like why it rolled so low. It's like you went into more to the ooze to wiggle around, so you're like pushing your hand back out of it to reach up towards ooze 1 to cast your Ray of Frost.
Yeah, you cast that, some chill, some frost appears on it, and it does seem to do what you would think it should do.
Okay, that's good.
And its movement is reduced, right?
Yes, by 10 feet. So it's got reduced movement by 10 feet. Not that it's really going to help much with Grolin, being grappled by it.
Yeah.
His Ray of Frost, since that comes from his Tiefling sign versus his Shadow Sorcerer, it actually looks like ice and everything. It doesn't have that blackness to it. And I think, though, we are going to spend 2 sorcery points to quicken spell to also cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Nice.
And Armor of Agathis is... I gain 5 temp HP for the duration, which is an hour. I'm probably going to lose it pretty quickly. And if hit with the melee attack while I have these HP, the attacker takes 5 cold damage. And I'm only casting it at first level, because I think this is the first time Zealous has ever used it, so the idea of using it more powerful, it doesn't occur to him. But as he's reaching out and shooting this ice, more ice works its way back up his arm, and starts going down over and encasing his body in a way. Not such that he can't move himself, but it's almost like the crystal skin's back, but it's ice this time.
Yeah.
Dope.
It's like, hold on, I don't know what's happening, but okay.
We're all just still figuring out our powers. It's fine.
And then that will be it for Zealous, because I made a spell a bonus action. I moved by
Sort of.
wiggling through the ooze, and I did my action.
So that brings us back to Grolin.
Grolin, as much as it's like, I'd like to get out, it's like, okay, but then it'll just get me again. And he doesn't know what being grappled by this thing means currently, so it's not like with the Gaunt one where it's like, I know what happens when this grapples me. So I don't think his first thought is to get out. It's like, the best way to get out is kill it.
Yeah, but that might come back and bite both of him and I in the ass.
I think he is going to do his once-a-day drow magic.
Ooh.
And cast Fairy Fire on this thing.
Nice.
Because you're helping, and advantage is nice. Mm-hmm. Well, let me see if it...
Unless it, nat 20s. Did it nat 20?
No. That's a -1 dex save.
Amazing.
Nat 1.
Is there anything with nat 1s on spells?
Only, not to... If it does damage, yes,
Yeah.
it auto-maxes. But for this, it's... Double advantage! No.
Yeah.
Lasts for 2 minutes! No.
He just sort of takes his hands, goes out, and I think because this doesn't come from his sorcery, it doesn't look stormy, and it doesn't come from his ranger, and I flavor his ranger spells as kind of practical things. So I think these are just little motes of red light, and because it's an ooze, I like to think that it is almost lighting it up from the inside. Like, the lights aren't so much around it as they're sort of sinking into the ooze and making it a lot glowy. And
Is he only...
I think we're about to ask the same question. It's a 20-foot cube for Fairy Fire. Is he only casting it on 1, or is he doing 1 and 3?
he is doing 1 and 3, sorry.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to double check. Because, he could angle it, obviously, if
Yeah.
he's just just this one that's grappling me.
I think at first he's like, and then he's like,
That was my question, yes, too.
Yeah, the minute you started, I was like, I think we're asking the same one. So...
Yeah, I don't think he can get 2 with the angles and the
No,
distance.
not with them being 10 feet long, no.
Nice. Apply some condition rings for us.
Please.
Please.
We're adding cheese to it.
Yeah.
Yes. Ew, our s'mores have cheese
no,
now.
it's honey.
Honey works.
Honey is better than cheese.
Honey's better than cheese.
Yeah, I don't like s'mores, so...
I don't
Honestly,
like honey.
neither do
They're
I.
honey graham crackers.
That's fair.
Oh, that's true.
I love s'mores, so.
I like the chocolate and marshmallow. I don't like it mixed with the graham cracker.
Really?
I
I
like
specifically
I like
love-
graham crackers, but I don't like the whole of them together in a s'more.
I like deconstruct it where it's like it is chocolate and marshmallow and maybe there's some graham cracker crumbs in it, but not as the sandwich thing. I've had things that are s'mores like a s'more parfait type thing. Mm-hmm. That's okay.
I don't like marshmallow, so I don't like
That's
the
fair.
marshmallow part of it. I'll eat the chocolate and the graham cracker just fine, but not marshmallow.
That is fair. This episode is just full of hot s'mores takes.
Now you know our s'mores preferences, listeners.
But yeah, just the glow has little red glowing dots in them now.
Interesting.
Hope that helps.
What is it?
It's something that I was born with. It's fairy fire. It
Makes it
illuminates.
easier to see.
Okay.
I thought you could, it's dark in here.
Yeah, I hope it helps too. It's like, I still don't know what it does, but okay. As long as it doesn't hurt me, because I'm also partially in this ooze.
Okay, then that's ooze 2 if that's everything for Grolin.
No, it's
Ooze 1.
Oh, ooze 1. I see the 2 for his initiative and keep thinking it's ooze 2.
Yeah, but ooze 1 has Grolin, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It
Grolin
also just get cold damaged.
Yes, but Grolin has to make a con save. Fuck you. Not you guys.
They were speaking to their die because they dropped it.
The DC is 14. He has a +6 to his con saves.
Needs to roll an 8 or higher.
He rolled a 4.
Oh no.
Cool.
So he's taking full damage here.
No.
Oh.
I can spend 2 white stones to grant a reroll.
Ooh.
We using our gem mechanics, bitches.
I honestly
Yes, I've
forget
also
about
been
those.
studying those. Going, is there fucking anything?
So yeah, this is the first time you've done this, so I
Yes.
can... Okay, so what happens is Grolin's trying to kind of bear whatever is happening, and you can see him growing a little, not being able to do it. And you're like, no, I don't know what's happening, but no, stop hurting my friend. And you reach out, and in that moment, a sort of... Only you can see this.
Oh, interesting.
You see first this sort of incorporeal purple outlined hand. And then it kind of grows as it reaches towards Grolin. And you see a halfling man put a thing on Grolin, put an arm on him, nod at you, kind of like I got him. And then Grolin seems to be doing better. The figment disappears. And he rolled a 15 this time.
Woo!
He's still
Nice.
taking half damage.
Better than full.
But better than he was.
It was 3d6 of ichoric damage. But half as much on a save. So that's a 4, a 5,
9,
and a 1.
10. So,
So
5.
he takes 5. But Artemis, 1 second.
You get one of those white stones back.
Honestly glad that wasn't a Rocane first thing.
I was about to say, I think Rocane was the first one to spend black stones. I think this is the first white stones we've spent.
Yeah.
Just Artemis can look at this.
Oh, okay.
This is who you saw.
Hi.
Obviously, you didn't see him in full color. It was purple outline.
I was about to say, yeah. But neat.
Yeah, Emery's made most of the ancestors in Baldur's Gate, so whenever we do this and we get to see a glimpse of an ancestor, we finally get to look at them.
Oh boy, I can't wait
Except
to
for
see
one.
mine.
Except for one.
The tabaxi, yeah.
Yeah.
Just find a picture of a cat face that is lucky and show that.
Yeah.
This is what you see.
This is the cat he is.
Oh god, this is why I understand cats.
I had to write that down.
Oh, yeah. I might want to actually apply that to his health.
Nah.
Apply what to his health?
The 5 damage he took.
Oh, you
Nah. You don't need to do that.
Yeah, so he didn't see it, so he doesn't know. He just knows you reached out and he felt a little
Better.
better.
an oomph.
Yeah, Zealous' eyes are gonna get real fucking wide and be like, I don't know what that was.
Whatever it is, I think it helped.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Where did the light, the purple halfling man touch Grolin? On the arm, shoulder?
On the shoulder.
Okay. Yeah, he put his hand on your shoulder, and I'm glad that helped then.
Okay, we can talk about this later.
Everyone just like, I did a weird thing I can't explain right now, but it's helping.
I think we have time to do one more round.
We always do weird things. So.
All right. Egan, that's you. You're a little spider.
I'm a little spider.
Oh, we can move Egan into the proper spot now.
For now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still on
I still
the
wanna
wall.
move
I'm
up.
assuming, even though like one's on the ceiling and one's on the ground, since I'm a
Yeah,
little spider,
yeah.
I can like wiggle around them
As
on
a
the wall.
spider, absolutely.
Then I want to just head kind of straight back. I can bonus dash for 40. Where does that get me?
Here.
That's lined up with the ooze, so you can't move into its space.
Unless I'm like above it or
Yeah.
below.
That's true. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
So you're oh wait, no, technically you'd have to go 5 or it'd be 10.
It's widthwise.
20.
Remember, is still 5.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Widthwise is still 5.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I think though what we said though is
yeah.
on the ceiling on the ground he's just
Yeah,
walking
I'm
sideways on
just
the wall.
running on the wall, like straight down the wall.
So it doesn't have to like bend or anything. It's just
Yeah.
as if moving on ground but on wall straight.
So it's just 40 straight back because
Okay.
I'm heading down that corridor.
It is 10, 20, 30, 40 then.
Then I will also action dash another. Well, I don't know if I have to full action dash. Hold on. 20.
yeah, you get around them and you see another ooze like oh shit.
Yeah. I think I can do just 20 to drop down behind that ooze.
10,
think I could
20,
do-
So here.
Yeah. Like kind of drop sort of diagonally from wall to floor. No, just right
No,
behind.
I think that's a bend. Move the 2 out of the way, so that's where you would be coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not see that part. I didn't realize that was bend.
Wait, no, it's fine. You still can reach your area, but yeah, you'd be.
No, that's fair.
Our map, our little tunnel is getting covered up by tokens and pieces, so it's hard for us to
Yeah.
see how it's
I-
been.
We're doing our best, guys.
I thought the bend was up here, but no, it's straight then.
There is a bend over here with Grolin and Zealous.
Yeah, up there, yeah.
Then I will use my tiny little spider action to bite an ooze, please. Because it's a bonus action to drop my wild shape.
Okay.
You action dash and then just
I
moved your
bonus action dashed.
Ah.
And then just
moved.
moved my normal 20
Okay.
feet, so I still have my action.
normal. Okay.
So chomp. That's an 18 to chomp.
That hits.
No,
It gets 1 piercing damage and has to succeed a DC 9 con save or take a D4 of poison damage. I'm not expecting it to really do anything. This is just the best he can fucking do right now.
Here's the deal. He fails. It fails. It is immune to poison damage.
That's fine.
But you would have poisoned it. And then it's not magical, but you can't reduce anything more than 1, so it does take that 1 damage. Which one? 3?
2.
2.
I bit it in the slime butt. Oh.
And it's piercing damage?
Yes, it is 1 piercing damage because it's my little spider fangs.
Okay. You guys need to tell me if you need to tell me types of damage.
Okay.
Something happens during a certain type of damage.
Okay. I have only done magic-y damage
Yes.
so far.
And we've established I can't do sneak attack in wild shape yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yet. So yeah, that's Egan's go. He just went scuttle, 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 scuttle. Yum.
I just like the idea you see the poison flow into the ooze, but it doesn't fucking do anything.
But not because it's a black ooze, so it's just like this little cloud of nothing.
Which, how does the ooze taste?
Probably not great, but
Probably
also
not.
I have the palate of a spider. I don't know how much a spider can taste.
You know what? When you transform back, I'll tell you the taste on your tongue.
Fantastic. But that's all for Spider Egan. Spider Egan.
Spider Egan
All I
does
have.
whatever Spider Egan does. So that's Ooze 3. That has Zealous. Make me a con save, DC 14.
Where are my saves? Oh, there's my saves. Well, that's a 9 plus 7.
16.
So you will only take half.
Woo!
4, 2,
6.
6.
12. So 6.
Thank you for adding that.
You guys
It's not a melee attack, so it's not going to take any cold damage then. Actually, it's going to get rid of my armor of Agathis
'cause
completely.
It eats your temp HP, unfortunately.
Yeah. But only by 1 point extra damage then in that case.
Nice.
So yeah, I don't... What does it look like when it's doing this?
So it's wrapped around you, and then where it's wrapped around you, it just kind of starts undulating and pulsing. And you see... Now that you're close and you can see, like you couldn't see because Grolin's on the fucking ceiling, but you see what is, you can only assume is Ichor being into your veins.
Okay. So yeah, I imagine in this case, it's seeping in, but it's hitting that ice, and it's, melting the ice until finally the ice is gone, and then it gets that one little point in there. Don't like.
I'm debating something.
Okay.
Oh.
Without giving all the mechanics away. There is a threshold of ichoric damage for some things. You technically didn't take.
Yeah.
So you only took 1 ichoric damage. I put all the ichoric damage I did to you there.
No, yeah. But technically the armor of
You only
Agathis
took
absorbed
one,
it. Same way Rokane managed to deflect some of it earlier.
Okay. I just wanted to...
I'm confused by what's happening.
And they are keeping track of an Ichor threshold, and technically you took 6 Ichoric damage, so they wrote that down initially, but you only actually absorbed 1 point of it because the armor technically took the other 5, so they took
true,
that
that's
5
true.
back off of you for whatever threshold they're keeping track of.
Phew.
Hey, it's fine. All I'll tell you is player characters' thresholds are smaller but less long-reaching. NPCs' thresholds are bigger, but it could be real bad if that threshold's meet.
Yeah, Egan's a little worried about what kind of damage got dealt to Artie.
Oh shit! I should have cast that Armor of Agathis as a 2nd level spell because it's through my
a tiefling?
Yes.
That's true. It's auto 2nd level for you.
Yeah,
So
I
you
don't think it
should've
actually
had-
spends a spell slot either
No.
for the first time. Like, I think I can spend spell slots to do it again, but...
But yeah, it just autos 2nd level. It casts as 2nd level, so you would have had 10 temp HP. So you still have 4 temp HP.
And so that 1 damage.
Whoa.
yeah,
It's still
okay.
not done.
Okay, cool.
I didn't realize that was one of your tiefling spells.
Yeah, that's why it looks normal, like ice and everything, because it's not his shadow sorcerer stuff.
I never use Armor of Agathis, so I don't know how it works.
Every slot above 1st level you casted, it adds 5 temp HP on
That
top
makes
of
sense.
it.
And I have fucking written down right here on my card that it cast at 2nd level. My
Tiefling
god.
cast at 2nd level. Yeah, you do.
So in this case, yeah, I think it's still piercing through the ice and it's getting thinner, but it hasn't reached Zealous yet.
Now we're on ooze 2.
Yes.
Which did just get bit in
Which
the butt,
got bit in the butt by a tiny spider.
does it
But I honestly don't think it registered.
No, that's fair.
good?
I assume that's the same reason I could scuttle by without getting attacks of opportunity. I'm just a cave spider as far as they're aware. I'm a normal little creature in this world.
They
But
definitely
yeah.
can see you, but
Yeah, like I'm sure they're aware I'm there, but I'm a spider.
and
Yeah.
versus big tasty other things.
And because this is pure Ichor that has no intelligence, its literally only goal is to infect. So, like, it might try to infect a spider.
But like,
It has bigger targets right now.
yeah.
So,
Then the little 3 HP spider.
So, your
so yeah,
days
I
are
think
numbered.
if an enemy comes by, it's going to hold an action to...
it can move
pseudopod
up
it.
as well.
it can what?
It can move up closer.
Yes, and right now I think it's just like, I can't get to the treats, but I will prepare.
I
Okay,
want it to
question.
move up. No.
Is it then smart enough to do that, or is it dumb enough to be like, well, I can't reach the other things, but I can reach this spider?
Or is it just not doing anything because it's just dumb?
That too.
Or is it smart enough
You said
to
it has
move
a
up?
1 inch.
Yeah.
It cannot process complex thought to any degree.
Okay, in that case, because I think what it might do is because its goal is to infect and it can't get to the things, it might just be like, well, I can infect you.
Hey, if it drops me out of spider form without me having to burn a bonus, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Roll to hit the spider.
Sorry to have brought damage upon you.
It's fine. My AC is higher than the oozes.
As a spider?
Uh-huh.
Oh!
It's a 12.
Wow!
That is exactly what I rolled.
Aw.
Which is fine.
I needed it to move 10 feet forward.
Well, it doesn't even have 10 feet to move forward.
Yeah, it does.
But Mars, you can move too.
I know, but the range of my ability is only 30 feet that I'm going to use, so it'd be 10, 20, 30. It would miss this one. So I was kind of hoping to hit all three.
So yeah, let's see what you get. Tell me when you pop out of spider form so I can...
It takes 3 HP to pop me out of spider form.
Okay. So that's the minimum because it's +3.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5 bludgeoning.
Okay, so that's 2 more into my... So, yeah, all of a sudden, it's just I'm down here. Ow!
How the fuck did you get over there?
I was a spider.
Ow!
Of course you were.
Dylan has more things on his mind. He's just glad he didn't get dragged off.
You take 2 ichoric damage and you are grappled.
Fantastic.
We're all grappled, yay!
Except for Rokain.
Except for Rokain.
For now. There's a 4th one for me.
But it's been chilling.
That was a great move, Cody.
Thank you, Artemis, for reminding me that I could wild shape, despite the fact I had all my papers pulled out. But okay, so I'm not a spider anymore.
Nope.
But I got where I wanted to get before I got popped out, so it's fine.
Egan, you're back!
Yes, I am.
I'm coming!
Be careful. Maybe stay back there until we deal with the oozes.
Okay.
And then that brings us to Rokain, I believe.
Indeed.
Cool.
At least Egan will know for the future, I should learn my companions before I do this.
Well, again, he didn't do it on purpose.
I know. I know, but now it's more of a conscious thought.
Yeah. It's like,
I should
okay,
warn them.
I can do that. Because again, he was like, I just need to be small. He wasn't trying to wild shape. It just happened.
Yeah, no, I'm not blaming him. It's just like, hopefully that's now kind of a conscious register for him now. Because that was concerning for Zealous. You just had too many other things going on.
Okay. I'm going to move up and pull out my shield. Well, it's already on, but put it in front of me. I'm going to use my action to use the Raider's Shield that allows a 30-foot cone of fear that I need. It'll be 1 and 3 to make a...
And me. I'm grappled. I'm right there.
Cone.
But you're over here around the corner. I was thinking it's going
Not
straight.
really. I think I'm right there at the entrance.
I think Zealous is gonna be included in it. But hey, it's a low DC.
And I've got something against frightening effects. I got advantages on that.
So that's something.
Yeah, but he's not...
If Grolin is also grappled by one of the ones that is...
But he's up on the ceiling and further in. I'm just at the entrance.
I was just asking.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do it. If I'm frightened of you, it just means I can't move closer to you, and that's not a big deal with that.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do that then.
Go ahead and roll, Zealous, because they're immune to fighting.
I had a feeling.
16 on the dice.
That
Do I
passes.
add anything to that?
When Grolin casted Fairy Fire, I should have rolled it with advantage. They have advantage against magical saves.
Oh wow.
Too late.
Yeah, no, too late.
Do I add anything to that, or is it just
I
flat
mean, your
roll?
wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh shit, that's a 15 then.
save.
I have a -1 to wisdom.
And your save too? Damn.
Oh wait, hold on. My save? No, it's just a 0 in my save.
That's
So
what I
still a
thought.
16.
I think
That's
it's
14.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not frightened of you.
But yeah, they don't even seem to know. They're too dumb to have fears.
No, that's fair.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Then my next choice is I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Compel Duel
Okay.
on 3. It needs to make a DC.
That one might be 11.
Yeah, that's
yes,
11.
that one's 11.
What's your
It's-
spellcasting mod again? Wisdom?
For this is Charisma.
Charisma. Did your 1 bump down in charisma lower your plus? Okay, just making sure.
No, it was all just odd numbers he moved.
Is that wisdom or intelligence?
what? For compelled duel.
Yeah.
Wisdom save.
So that's a nat 20 for an
Aw.
18.
So, again, the chains start to connect as they shatter. That's my turn. That's action, bonus action, everything.
Failure. And we move on.
Sorry, okay.
I'm so sorry.
I mean,
You're doing your best.
it's what happens with Rocaine. He can't do shit in a battle, but he can use his reaction to protect you.
And then it's Ooze 4, who I assume is still just chilling, just vibing.
Just vibing. Now it kind of sees that you're closer.
It
so-
doesn't see shit. It's in a corner. I'm in the
That's
opposite
true.
corner.
But it hears that something's a little closer.
It
But
has
I think
blind
for now,
vision.
it's just gonna. It
Or
does.
blind sight.
It does have blind sight out to 60 feet.
But around corners?
Blind sight, I would argue,
It's
goes
just
through
like
everything.
echolocation almost.
But normally blind sight is also blocked by like certain thicknesses of lead, wood, and stone.
That's fair. But yeah, it might know you're near, but I think it's just gonna keep rolling stealth and hiding.
That's fair. So,
It might only know you're near because it might have heard
it
it.
might
you.
have heard me yell, yeah. Sensed me yell. But then that brings us to Zealous.
Cool. I'm still grappled, right? Grolin's still stuck on the ceiling. So I could potentially try to get out of grappled. And it's hard to tell with the oozes. How the fuck are oozes looking?
Oozy.
Fine. They're big blobs still.
Okay. Even number one that's been hurting Roland.
It looks the second worst out of all of them.
Who looks the first worst?
Who's 3?
Oh, okay. I've already asked this, I'm sure. It'd be an action to escape the grapple?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, he wasn't hurt by the grapple, so I don't think that's occurred to him just yet. And he's still more concerned about Grolin. And the frost seemed to do what I expected that to do.
Yep.
I think I'm going to go with my good old crazy magic, so I want something a little bit more powerful to go at this thing.
And you have advantage.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So that's a ranged spell attack. Well, that's a 17 on one of the dice.
Yeah.
Plus 5. Okay, I need 2d8. That one.
And a d6, I believe, isn't it?
And a d6. You think I'd have this memorized, but no.
Since that's his favorite spell, yeah. And then one of your d8s determines the type of damage.
His usual dice will just be the damage. Oh, fuck. It's poison.
Oh no.
Damn.
Crazy magic giveth and crazy magic
Take
taketh
away.
away.
And that would have been nice damage too. That was a 6, a 5, and a 4.
Oh, I did Chaos Bolt long before.
Did you not add the d6?
I didn't add the... I thought the type of damage was just determining the type, not damage as well.
Oh no, yeah. You roll 2d8 plus a d6, and one of the d8s determines what type of damage
Yeah.
it is, yeah.
So I will keep that in mind for
Future.
down the road, but I don't sorcerer that much, and I don't think I've ever had a character who Chaos Bolts.
No, that's fair.
Zealous' favorite spell, honestly. So yeah, he puts out a hand again. That black inkiness comes out, shoots out. I don't know what his poison looks like, but maybe it just looks more
Just
like
a black, noxious cloud.
yeah, and hits it and just dissipates against the surface of the ooze. And he's like, oh, fuck. Sorry.
Oh my!
I didn't know I was going to do that.
No, I get it. I have that too.
Does he? Does he know what his magic thing is? Since they look different?
The vibe of you don't know what it's gonna be.
That's fair.
I have, at the very least, I have something like that too.
Yeah. Do I want to spend my other 2 sorcery points to possibly bonus action a spell? Yes. Yes, I do. So I will spend my remaining 2 sorcery points to Ray of Frost, since it has to be a cantrip, since that was a leveled spell. And that's a 15.
Okay.
6 cold damage. He's like, well, then, can I... And then the ice comes back out like, oh, that worked better.
And that's 1, right?
Yes, that he's attacking.
It now looks the most hurt.
Good. It's got frozen chunks on it. Oh, wait, I had advantage on that. Let me crit fish.
Yeah, crit fish.
No, that's a 17 on the dice, but...
Okay. So that's Grolin. Again, Grolin just kind of sees this as yeah, he got a little hurt from it, but in his view, didn't take that much, doesn't fully comprehend what's happening here right now. And in his mind, it's like, so I do everything to escape, and then it just gets me again. Like, you know?
No, that's fair.
So I think what he's going to do, because he doesn't know when you guys will rest again, doesn't know what you're walking into, trying to save some spells, doesn't have a ton of those. He's going to take out his dagger and...
Stabby stab.
Stabby stab.
But good thing for... I rolled a 2 and a nat 20.
You!
So an auto 4 from the dagger.
Auto 4 from the dagger, but it's also something else is happening too.
Oh.
So auto 4 from the dagger and an auto 6 from little lizards that come to do piercing damage too, because he's a swarm keeper. So little lizards kind of, he goes to stab it, then you just see lizards kind of come out, whether they were always on him,
Like his sleeve?
from his sleeve, whether they were always on him or they're just drawn to him in caves, you know, who's to say? But that's an auto 4 from them, an auto 6 piercing from them, and they do count as magical.
Because they are technically spectral.
Yes, even though I'm not flavoring it that way.
It's like Carcass's bats.
But the bond they have with Grolin makes them magical.
Power of friendship.
Yes!
So an auto 10 points from friendship.
Yes, but I do need to keep separate what they are because his dagger is not magical. So it's only half damage on that. And then they do one more. The swarm does one more damage because I rolled a 1.
Don't you... Yeah, roll the dagger's damage too?
I'm doing that right now.
Okay.
And then 4 more from the dagger. So that's 8 from
The dagger.
the dagger. Oh, wait. And his fucking... What does he have to damage on that? 1 sec.
Oh, his modifier?
Yeah, that
Plus 4. So that's...
So that's 12 from the dagger.
That's 12 from the dagger. So 6.
It gets halved, yes.
And then 7 from the swarm.
Okay.
So 6 and 7 damage.
So 13 in total.
And that was piercing, so a thing doesn't happen.
I'm concerned. I feel like if we do slashing, we're going to have 2 of them.
Or bludgeoning, potentially.
We bludgeon them and then they turn into pancake, but that gets some other ability.
But the ooze is starting to look... I feel like the way you can tell you're getting them down is it looks smaller, because more of the ooze is, like, dripping.
Yeah.
So this one looks decently small now. Just under half of its size.
Unfortunately, still has Grolin grappled.
Yes. And it's its turn.
I think Zella sees the lizards, it's like, but doesn't say anything about them.
Yeah, Colin just like, oh, hey, buddy.
Thanks, Jeff. No.
Why is it always Jeff? I
don't
feel
know.
like that name pops up a lot.
It's my version of the Rebecca that Mars always shouts.
So he rolled a 4 again on his save.
Oh, no.
I don't have another white stone. I only have 1.
Fair enough.
And
Can't
I can't see him.
Yeah.
2.
Roland, why are you rolling so
6.
So 10.
Why are you rolling so bad on your saves? You're adding his modifier, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But he's rolling a 4 on the die. He has a plus 6.
That only gets him to 10, and the DC is 14.
But yes, I think because that one was a good amount, for the first time, he like truly sees that this black stuff is entering him and like filling his veins. And he just goes, what the fuck is it doing to me?
Don't let it get in you!
And that's where we'll end the session. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We hope you had just as much fun listening as we had playing. And technically, I completely made the ooze myself, but I drew inspiration from a lot of oozes, both canon and in Kobold Press 3, just so I could kind of know how to make an ooze. I've never made an ooze. So I took some inspiration from various things about oozes, but I didn't make it all by myself. ish. But thank you so much, and remember,
Play to your you. Bye.
Meh.
Hey guys, if you haven't heard yet, we have a merch store now. It's got all kinds of cool stuff like character shirts for each of the boys, our Ouroboros logo, the Ouroboros logo with all the boys, and that one can come on a jacket too. If you want to rep our sage wisdom of play to your you can get that on a shirt or a jacket, and our Roll for Focus pill bottle logo on a shirt or a mug. And we have so many ideas for the future too. So if you want to support us some more and get some cool swag, go to ttrpgswag.com/pages/roll4focus and check it all out. 50% of all profits go straight to us, while the other 50% go to TTRPG Swag for hosting and helping. Thanks! Thank you for listening to this episode of Roll for Focus from Campaign 1 Ouroboros. If you enjoyed it, please rate and review us wherever you listen, and you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and TikTok at Roll for Focus. Episodes are edited and transcribed by the Roll for Focus team. Character art is by Miejik, also known as Fiesta TV. She can be found at linktree/Miejik, that's MEDEKH. Intro and outro music is The Last Dragon by Alex Bess. Background music is by Christopher Gallivan. If you want to do more to support us, for as little as $1 a month, you can join our Patreon. That's Patreon/Roll4Focus podcast. Get exclusive looks at character sheets, ad-free and early access to episodes, monthly extra content ranging from character backstories to games in and out of character to one-shots, shoutouts at the end of the episodes, and anything else we think would be fun.
Hey everyone, thank you all so much for all the support you give. We especially want to thank our patrons, like those who have found enlightenment and know that it's best to play to your you, like Luchik and MN House of Cats. Thank you guys so much. We couldn't do this without you.
All I have in my mind is like zoomed in on the spider as you do like those epic just like attack.
Just like bite and it rips through the ooze.
Yeah, and the ooze just completely like...
And then it zooms out. And you're like nothing. Just like,
I look like a little pimple on the back of this ooze.
Amazing.
Oh,
No, more like a mole because you're furry.
That's fair. That's fair. I am fuzzy. No matter the form, I'm fuzzy.